I'll give y'all a few minutes to get in here. I know YouTube can take a little minute to notify everybody. So I'll let them do that. In the meantime, we continue to shuffle these cards and get this message together for y'all. Spirit is in the building. Felt. The air is on, but I suddenly feel hot. We may be dealing with some hotter spirits tonight, considering the content of this reading. I know my spirits might be hot, my personal spirits, because ain't nothing but some shenanigans and carrying on happening over here. But there will be peace in the morning, honey. Okay. Got so many cards. I'm just going to go with wherever spirit leads me as far as what cards we're going to use for this reading tonight. I'll give y'all one more minute to get in here before I begin the collective reading. Asking that the spirits that have been with me to channel these messages remain present throughout this reading. I ask that you protect the collective that is receiving this reading and give the messages for their highest good, that they are received in gratitude regardless of the content of the messages, and that they are used to better the collective as a whole. Ashe. Okay, 15 seconds to get up in here, and I'm going to start the reading. All right, gang, welcome to this collective message. This is a post-eclipse message. This is a check-in to see how everyone is doing, to see how you all are feeling, what your energy is like at this time, and to see what it is that needs to be released, what this eclipse was trying to eclipse out of your life, whether or not you allow it, and what the reward or consequence is of holding on and or releasing whatever this is that spirit was trying to remove from your life. Okay. So first and foremost, if you all are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Sid, and welcome to Savvy Sentient. If you all are into tarot, spirituality, things like that, you definitely are going to want to subscribe to this channel. If you all are looking for personal readings, you can find them at savvysentient.com, along with other spiritual things. So take a gander at the site. But let's go ahead and get into the messages. So during this eclipse season, there has been something for me personally, some things, some lessons learned that spirit needed me to understand and take to heart. There are certain thought processes that needed to be sacrificed in my life. There are certain people that needed to be removed, and certain actions that needed to be and probably still need to be resisted at this time. Okay, so one major thing that I have noticed during this eclipse season is that there are certain ways of thinking, there are certain constructs or beliefs that I held that, while they may be generally beautiful, were ultimately detrimental to my health, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health, that needed to be released. Holding on to these beliefs so firmly caused me to sacrifice myself for a connection that was never going to be anything other than karmic and anything other than damaging to who I am and my purpose. So, one lesson that some of you all may have been learning as well is that it's okay to be loyal. It's okay to have a belief in twin flames and soulmates and soul family. It's okay to have a belief in family in general, but when your beliefs and your loyalty to those beliefs and to these people start to outweigh your loyalty to yourself, Houston, we have a problem. There's no replacement for you. Once you're spent, that's it. So you need to take care of yourself primarily before you take care of anyone else. You shouldn't be sacrificing yourself for a connection or for the benefit of anyone else. Okay. So that is one of the lessons that I have learned, that no matter how strong, how divine, how heaven sent you think a connection is, if it ever becomes less than that, if it ever becomes harmful or detrimental to who you are and to where you're going, if it ever becomes painful, confusing, if it ever demeans you and makes you feel less than, then it is no longer in alignment with who you are and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do. Okay? Another lesson that I learned is that no matter how volatile some things can get, no matter how harmful and how damaging people are to you, don't give up on love. Don't give up on connections that can pour into you, or don't give up on the possibility that they exist just because you keep on incurring damage from people who are not what they said they were or who they presented themselves to be. Okay? In this world, as a spiritual being, as someone who walks a spiritual path, you are naturally, especially empaths, especially healers, you are naturally going to attract people who are damaging, hurt people. And if you hold on too tightly to said people, ultimately you're going to become collateral damage. Okay? So I feel like what this eclipse is showing us is the necessity for balance. You can't lean too far either way, because leaning too far either way can be detrimental. You can love someone too much and it can take from you, or you can go on the whole other side of the spectrum and just become angry and hateful, and then that damages you as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this message. I don't want to get too deep into everything I'm going through, because that is what the enemy wants. And that's not what we're here for. We're not here to feed that negative energy, but we are here to let it know that we see it. We see you. We see what you're trying to do. But we're not going to feed into it. We're not going to help you grow, little monster. Okay? We're not going to help you grow, little monster. Okay? So, as I was channeling the messages for this reading, the ancestors' spirit said, "We're near. Choose us. We will never lead you astray." In my personal situation, I've always been one to try to stay very close to my ancestors, to try to always do what I know that my ancestors will want me to do, and put my ancestors first. However, somewhere along the way, I must have gotten lost. I must have fallen off because I was able to allow an agent of confusion into my personal space, which was the next message: spirits of confusion. If you are experiencing difficulty deciphering what is happening in your situations, that is a spirit of confusion. And where does that originate from? Who is the person closest to you spitting narratives and causing you to feel like maybe you're tripping? That person holds a spirit of confusion. If you are being gaslit, if you are being deceived and lied to, if you are being left with more questions than answers after encountering certain people in your life, that is a spirit of confusion. And if they don't want to remove themselves from your presence, if you cut them off, if you block them, but you still feel their energy, not only are they a spirit of confusion, but they're also a monitoring spirit, because they need to be close enough to you to see the confusion and the chaos that they have you enduring, and that's where their satisfaction comes from. Be mindful of these spirits in your space. Spirit also said tears. As I was channeling, I felt like I wanted to cry, and I feel like Spirit is acknowledging that they see your tears. They watch you cry. They feel your pain. They know what you are enduring. And it's not being taken for granted. It's not being overlooked. And more importantly, your spirit team ain't happy to see it. They said rear view, and they were shaking their head no. It is not the past. There's no time to look into your rear view. We are moving forward only. Leave the past where it's at. Trial with rage. Whatever it is that you've been enduring may have had something to do with traitors. They said trial with rage and traitors. There has been betrayal upon you. And this has awakened a rage within you that you didn't even know was there. I don't know if you all can relate to this, But in my personal situation, I felt a certain rage. It was not anger. It was not hurt. It was not pain. But it was a silent and steady rage that just sat right there. And I had to just sit with it. I just had to sit with it. This was not a rage to do something with. This was a rage to be acknowledged. One of my African goddess cards acknowledges sacred rage. And I think that I want to read that one to you. So I'm going to look it up in just a second. But the final message from the ancestors, from the spirits around you says, we will fight your war. You must get yourself in alignment. So what they're saying is this is not for you to fight. This is not for you to do anything about. These people, these spirits who surround you, who have harmed you, who have upset you, who have tried to take you out of alignment and off your path, who have tried to see you broken and confused, they have bigger fish to fry. They got to deal with your spirit team. Medusa. Medusa is the goddess of rage in this deck. And we're going to start this reading off with the message from her. So I'm going to pull a couple more goddesses as well. But this one I just needed y'all to see, because I think that some of y'all may be able to relate. All right. So Medusa is from the Temple of Shadows. What does this eclipse do? What do eclipses do? A solar eclipse illuminates the shadows. Okay. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth? This Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking. But underneath, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both of your hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have the right to feel your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what's really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings and see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. Goddess declaration, I have a right to feel my feelings. Okay, so the first goddess we're working with is Medusa, sacred rage. I'm going to pull two more. And that's what's going to lead our reading today. Which goddesses would like to speak to collective about us releasing manifestation? I love that when Majaji comes through. And what is the last one? Period. And this is what it's all been for. That is so affirming to me right now. Okay, so we have rage with Medusa. Then we have manifestation with Majaji. And Majaji is from the Temple of Conjurers, element of water. Goddess Majaji is the hereditary reign queen of South Africa's Balobedu people, a matrilineal queendom. Majaji's daughters dance to the frequency of the rain. Showers of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and heart. Make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming, and you are co-creating with spirit. Match the energetic frequency, the ashe of your desire. You are magnetic, and like attracts likes. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. They said y'all need to get in alignment in the channel message. Okay, so get in alignment uh, with your desires. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, and receive. Goddess declaration. Divine blessings flow to me so easily. And finally, Queen Ya Asantewa. And she's number 39. And her message is level up. So, goddess of leveling up, Temple of Queens, element of the bush, Queen Ya Asantewa was a mother, farmer, and the warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, holds the regent's Kra energy, the life force energy. Raise your standards. A leap toward one is a leap forward for the tribe. A leap forward, girl, read it be hard. Okay, a leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that a quantum leap happens little by little. So, what inspired action helps you level up? Connection to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, visualization is a great start. Goddess declaration, divine timing is on my side. So, what I am receiving from this rage, manifestation, and leveling up energy is that Spirit wants you to transmute the anger that you feel from this most recent cycle that this eclipse energy is eclipsing out of your life. Again, there are people who betrayed you. There are people who tried to minimize you, make you feel less than, tried to tear you down, lied to you, harmed you in ways that for some is just unspeakable, unbelievable, unfathomable that they would do what they did to you. And it is okay for you to be hurt by these things, but it is also okay for you to feel rage. When it comes to manifestation, when it comes to magic, your emotion is a key element, just like any one of the ingredients that you will put into your spell. Okay? Of course, the four elements, earth, air, fire, water, the fifth element, spirit, but also your emotional state, your conviction. That's the power that you're putting behind your manifestation. Whether you want to view manifestation as spell work or not is your business. You know, your beliefs are your own. But at the end of the day, it's manipulating energy to get a desired result. What spirit is doing for you right now, this cycle that has just been completed, the way that you feel about it right now is all meant to help you manifest this level up. Okay? There is a new cycle coming. And one message that I got is that a lot of us are sitting here partnered with karmics. Okay? So there's those of us who are elevated, who are healing, who are doing the work to become better people, who are doing the work to elevate our own spirits. And then there are these karmics who have attached to us, who have tried to use us, take advantage of us, get what they can from us in any way, shape, or form, who are not evolved, who are not healed, who are not interested in doing the work. And what this eclipse energy is doing is taking the sun and blocking it with the moon. That's that negative energy. But the sun is highlighting those people. So with this eclipse energy, you may have been able to see the truth of people, see the truth of their intentions, see the truth of their character, and see the truth of why you needed to remove them from your life, why spirit needed you to let go of them, why you needed to release them. Some of these people have been in your life for so long. You've been through so many cycles with them, and you've seen certain things throughout the years even about who these people were, but for whatever reason, it was difficult for you to let go, in spite of knowing who the fuck they are. However, for a lot of you in this time period, you're seeing them so clearly that it's almost too easy to let them go. For some of you all, it may not be the same person, but the same spirit, the same energy in different people that you're dealing with. Okay? And because you're seeing the same energy that you've already removed from your life previously, that's what's making it so easy for you to let go now. Okay? So let's pull some tarot and see what the story is. Okay? All right, Spirit. So what is the overall energy of this reading for the collective as it pertains to this recent eclipse? Oh, yeah, I meant to tell you all too, with this eclipse being in Aries, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac and a sign of initiation, what you all are experiencing right now, this trial by fire that you're going through, is actually a sort of spiritual initiation for your evolution. Some of you all are leveling up because of this initiation. All right, so what's the overall energy? The overall energy is the Five of Cups. So there is a lot of regret in this situation that you are dealing with. Okay? A lot of regret. Bottom of the deck. But we have the Magician energy. So that sadness, that hurt, that pain that you are feeling is going to be used to help you manifest exactly what you want. So that's just confirmation of what we've already discussed with the African goddesses and, just the downloads. Underneath the Magician is actually the Chariot, so it's full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Underneath that is the Nine of Pentacles, because everybody, hold on, y'all ain't gonna get it. Because everybody can't go. Period. Y'all heard what I said? Because everybody can't motherfucking go. All right? So, tell me about the recent past, Spirit. What cards am I using? What cards am I using? All right. So, I seen the Eight of Wands energy. So, once you release all these people who cannot go, there's going to be some fast moving progress in your life. There's going to be this elevation is going to be quick. Look, I seen the Six of Cups too. Leave them in the past. All right. So tell me what happened for the collective in this recent past. Bro, straight like that. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. Some of y'all may have noticed as well that you may have noticed an increase in your spiritual gifts with this eclipse as well. I definitely am, which is why I'm saying, come on, Spirit. What happened in the recent past is that Three of Swords energy. That's that betrayal. That's that backstabbing. That's that intentional hurt being inflicted upon you by someone who's supposed to care about you. We have the Page of Swords. Hello? Might have been some gossip about you, some lies being spread, some talking. Okay. But as I look at these cards, the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords, we have Four Swords. This puts me in the energy of the Four of Swords. You are recovering from whatever was being said or done in this time period. You are recovering what's here, and you are working with spirit to heal. Working with spirit to heal, period. Okay? So let's touch on the Three of Swords a little bit more. We're not going to linger on it too much because this is a collective reading and we all have different circumstances, but I'm sure we have similarities. All right, so tell me about the Three of Swords, please, Spirit. Actually, the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords. Let's put them together. What's going on with this energy? It looked like the Fool wanted to come out, but then it flipped back over. Like, Spirit trying to say, you wasn't no fool about it this time. High Priestess, hello. High Priestess energy. So I feel like your intuition kind of led you into knowing about what was going on, whatever it was. You felt it intuitively. But I feel like that's why you got that channel message about trusting your spirit team, because there is a spirit of confusion. So even though your spirit team, even though your spirit team was trying to tell you, like, the situation has changed, this person is not who they said they were, they're an agent of chaos, they're an agent of confusion. So you were torn between trusting them and trusting your intuition. Okay, tell me more. Bro. And because of that, you became burdened and you got your heart broken because you did not trust spirit, because you did not trust your intuition. You didn't trust what you knew to be true. Period. Period. Okay, so tell me about this healing with spirit. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups energy. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles energy. So, clarify further. It's an agent of confusion in my house right now, trying to distract me from giving y'all this reading. But we ain't gonna let it. We ain't gonna let it. All right, so Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Spirit is taking you out of this energy of lack. I feel like there's going to be a renewal for you in your life. And the same agent of chaos, the same agent of confusion who's over here trying to break you down and tear you down is going to be able to see it. There will be a table set in front of your enemies for them to watch, okay? For them to watch. So tell me about the current situation, Spirit. What's happening currently or from now until moving forward? Six of Wands energy. There will be success. What did I just say? They will set a table before your enemies so they can see you be victorious, so that they can see your success. Tell me more, Spirit. Two of Cups. There will be partnerships brought into your life that are soulmate connections, that are equally yoked, that are in alignment with who you are and where you are going, that are in alignment with your greatest and highest good. Tell me more. Seven of Swords. It kind of fell in the reverse, but let's go ahead and clarify that. Let's clarify that. At the bottom of the deck, though, we have the Strength card. They're going to test you. They're going to test you. But you got to be strong and not fall for it. Hello? Do y'all see? Do y'all hear? Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Mm. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like somebody here, as you move on, as you gain the success, as you gain these new connections that are in alignment with who you are and where you're trying to go, this energy, this agent of chaos, this confusion over here is going to try to hold on to you. Okay, they're going to try to prevent you from moving forward. They're going to try to prevent you from growing and expanding. Okay, this is why you're needing to be strong. A, because you don't want to fall for the same bullshit again. And you want to be smart enough to listen to your intuition, to trust your spirit, and to keep on pushing forward, to not be deceived again. Okay? So, what is the outcome for the collective? If we continue to trust spirit and not fall into confusion with these agents of chaos. Mm. Cause period though, for a lot of us, what this was meant to do was exactly this. Sharpen our discernment so that we can see these kind of energies from a mile away. Okay? And some of them, they be smooth, baby. They be so smooth. But you're in a period of leveling up. We have the Hierophant energy. And the Ten of Wands flipped over as well. So this is a time where we're laying down our burdens and leveling up. That's the second time that a level up has been mentioned in this reading. Tell me more. What is the outcome if we follow spirit instead of getting caught up with these confusion demons? Balance. Okay. So bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. You are going to have to hold your boundaries. You are going to have to put up a little bit of a fight to defend what you have gained through this period, the strength that you have gained, the discernment that you have gained, the material wealth that you may be acquiring due to your releasing of this energy. Okay, let's see. Ten of Wands with the Hierophant. Page of Wands, yeah. I feel like someone, this little Page of Wands energy, they're going to be, ooh, Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of us is dealing with some narcissistic energy. They hot and cold. They in and out. They doing the most and the least at the very same time. And so spirit wants us to be able to be discerning to see this behavior from a mile away. Okay, so this last cycle that we've gone through for a lot of us has been a soul school. This has been a lesson for us so that when we acquire wealth, when we acquire success and recognition, we are able to see the snakes in the grass, whether it's cut or not. Okay? We are able to know that these snakes are coming for us. All right? So, yeah, we got you laying down your burdens and leveling up, and then these narcissistic energies still trying to come for you. But with the Queen of Swords energy, you're going to be able to see it from a mile away. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles energy, being an energy of balance, this is an energy of balancing your heart, your mind, your soul, your logic with your ability to trust spirit, your intuition with your ability to trust spirit. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Look, if you don't balance these things, then you're gonna be easy prey for people like the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Mediocrity. People who want to stop your show. Mediocre people. People who are jealous of you and what you have, what you can do, the things that you have acquired, okay? I feel like, look, unsuccessful and confusion, chariot energy. These are the words on the card. Unsuccessful and confusion. If you don't balance shit, you're going to be just like the people who are trying to tear you down. You're going to be confused. You're going to be an agent of chaos. You're going to be unbalanced. You're going to be just unsuccessful. Okay? And this is why they mad. Because you are able to break a cycle, to break out of their delusion, of their fantasy that they've placed you in. Okay? They're mad that you are finally seeing the truth of who they are and you are moving forward without them. Okay, so tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about this connection that the collective is dealing with, that the eclipse is removing. Look, separation. Somebody is mad that you woke the fuck up and separated yourself. Talking, interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives, text, call, and Hoover. I told y'all in this reading, once they see that you become successful with the Six of Wands, once they see that you have healthy partnerships, they're going to be coming back trying to hold on and prevent you from moving forward. They're going to be coming back trying to ignite a little fire up under you, hoping that there's still some gas there for them. Pero like, nah, there's nothing left. And what's the last card? Engagement ring in the reverse. The soul contract is over. The union is over. Okay, bottom of the deck because golden mirror, because it's a narcissist. Okay, y'all, a lot of y'all are breaking away from narcissistic people. And this is why they're mad. This is why they're going to try to hoover you. These are one-sided relationships full of love bombing, full of gaslighting. These people are incredibly self-absorbed with no consideration for you. And you see that. And you're no longer fooled by their bullshit, by their shenanigans. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some moonology messages. I didn't even see you, Ricky. The messages that from the phone are gone. Look, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Period. And this is why they mad. Energy is gaining momentum towards your success, towards your new life, towards your level up. Hello. Okay. We got work through your fears. For some of you all, these people have been in your life for so long that you don't really know what life looks like without them. Some of them have been people that you have become extremely codependent on. So to have them removed from your life, it's like a new frontier. Like, what are we doing now? I'm not sure. But we have the third quarter moon that came out as well. Adjustments are required. So for some of them, like I said, they may be people that you relied on, that you needed in some aspect, but you're going to have to make certain adjustments so that you don't need them anymore. All right. But you could do it, friend. You don't need them. Fuck them, friend. You don't need them. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull. I want to do one vampire. I'm going to do the advice. And then, let me see. I don't see any. Somebody might need that. I don't see any questions yet. So if you have a question, make sure you send a Cash App. And you can ask me your question in the bar. or in the chat. All right, so which vampire would like to speak to the collective? Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Give me one moment, y'all. Can you take your conversation downstairs away from my door, please? I'm working. Thank you. All right. So, dang, I don't know what I did. Okay. Let's get back to it because the devil is a lie. All right. So, let's get a vampire. And I think I actually want to pull, before I look at the vampire, a few toxic collective cards so that I can see what type of things was we dealing with. What was we dealing with, collective, that the eclipse was trying to phase out? What kind of people? We already know they was narcissists, but what type of things was they doing to us? Was they having loud conversations outside of your door when you're trying to work? Questions that need answers. But I digress. So the first one that came out was guilt trip. People out here trying to guilt trip you, trying to make you feel bad for your success, make you feel bad for catching them up in their bullshit, trying to flip the script on you. Like, it's your fault that you found out that they wasn't shit. They can't be trusted. Whoever you was dealing with, they could not be trusted. And I feel like the reason why was fully exposed to you. And then we got 3 more cards. Lazy, pinche flojitos, passive aggressive. Okay, that one is blank. So let's get one more. Lazy, passive aggressive, can't be trusted, guilt trip you, delusional as fuck. Delusional as fuck. I see reckless. Definitely my situation. Heavy on the recklessness. Manipulators. Thoughtless. Attention whores. Attention whores, honey. All right. So, which vampire came out? Discipline. Hello. Training, consistency, and practice. Don't snatch my motherfucking edges, spirit. Respectfully. But that part with this discipline card, what I'm feeling is your spiritual practice. It's time for you to get back focused on said practice. And it is also what I'm feeling with this card is people are going to try you. Case in point, this I don't know if y'all can hear the shenanigans happening in the background, but people are going to try you. And you have to train yourself to not be responsive to those tries. As they see you moving away from them, as they see you elevating, as they see you unbothered and pushing them out of your life, they are going to try you. You know what I just saw? Y'all remember the movie Enough? It's one of my favorite J-Lo movies. I know she in the news for like not being the best person or whatever, but I fuck with her as an actress. But the part in that movie when he says, just as sure as he is a coward, he will kick you. Like when you're down, like when she was on the floor. And that's when you got a motherfucking strike. Okay? You have to be disciplined not to get caught up in their bullshit, right? Not to let them drag you in. But when the time is right, you will know when to strike. And based on the channel messages, you won't even have to. Your spirit team is going to fight this war for you. Your spirit team is going to handle that dead weight for you. Okay? So, discipline. The blessing of this card, it's training, consistency, and practice. Some of y'all really need to get 10 toes down into y'all practice, okay? The blessing says you have the ability to create a program of change and stick to it. And after a period of time, it will transform from painful to pleasurable. The freedom and strength it affords you outweigh the pain you experience in the short term. The curse. Self-doubt could compromise the potential you now have. Do not allow this. This challenge you face will go beyond what is easy and pleasant to do, and yet it will bring you all that you wish for, and the strength of character you sometimes have doubted you have. Working with this card, it's time to lay a plan down, to create structure, and to stick to commitments. You must clear doubt, and into this space its absence creates pour action. So remove doubt and pour action into it. Don't be fearful moving into this next cycle. Y'all are leaving behind what needs to be left behind because it needs to be left behind. Because it doesn't serve you, it doesn't elevate you, and for a lot of you, it is the source of your doubt. It is the reason why you don't think you can. Because that's the seed that these people have planted in your life, in your spirit, in your existence. Okay? So whatever it is that the eclipse, whoever it is that the eclipse has been trying to remove from your life, that whatever it has highlighted to show you what is damaging to your growth, take heed. Believe in it. Okay? Let's get you some advice. Hangman energy, release it. Release it, honey, release it. Surrender it. 10 of Cups energy so that you can get what you deserve. So you can get your happily ever after. All right? If y'all want y'all personal readings, now is the time to send that cash app. Hey, boo. 9 of Wands energy. This is not worth fighting for. Whoever you was dealing with, whatever situations came before now, they're not worth the fight. I don't know that they ever were, but they definitely are not now. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning. It's going to be solid. It's going to be reliable. Okay. You are entering into connections with new people who certainly are your soul tribe, 10 of Cups energy, who certainly do have your back, who are not narcissistic and toxic, 5454. When I said that, look it up. I just had to look it up myself, and I was like, damn. Um, but yeah, this new cycle, you're gonna be surrounded by other elevated beings, and not those who perpetrate like they're elevated, not those who would like to drag you down to their level instead of elevating themselves. So leave people where they at. Okay. What are the soul lessons that the collective was supposed to learn here? Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Let people go. Don't be holding on to people because you think you're going to be alone without them, or because they think that they're going to be alone without you. Leave them where they at. You are never alone. Your spirit team got you. They are present. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So spirit doesn't want you to judge them for where they are, even if they have made things difficult for you. Don't judge them, for they know not what they do. And lastly, pero like not leastly, what is the soul lesson? Success. Doing this is going to bring you great success, period. You are on a fast track to success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Bottom of the deck is worry. There's nothing for you to worry about. Your spirit team has got you. So let's get a postcard from spirit. Mm, 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 mm. Bottom of the, not the bottom of the deck, but the postcard from spirit says, "Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you, that you're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, isn't a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place." I feel like we got the same card in the last message. So Spirit is reiterating that whatever you're trying to hold on to, let that shit go because it was never going to work. It was never going to work. We need it out of the way so that we can replace it with something much better. Okay? Everyone on this side of the veil is watching you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. All right, so recap. Motherfuckers is being removed from your life so that you can elevate. It is okay to feel anger. It is okay to be hurt. It is okay to feel rage. Use that energy to manifest your level up because you are already on the way up. All the way up. All right. You are separating from certain people, specifically narcissistic people who were not enough, who didn't have enough. Okay. These soul contracts are ending. All right. They could never have given you what it is that you needed. And Spirit sees that. Spirit sees that, okay? So it's time to move forward. As you ascend, as you elevate, as you grow, they are going to try to come back. They are going to try to pull you back down. They're going to try to prevent your elevation. Do not let them. Engaging in another cycle with these people are going to cause a blockage. They're going to prevent your growth. Don't do that shit. Okay? This is a time of elevation for you. So don't let them block it. All right? Spirit got your back. Don't worry too much about engaging with these people. They're going to fight your battle for you. You just focus on staying in alignment with your dreams, your goals, the material things that you want, because it's okay to want material things. Okay? And Spirit's going to make sure that you get that shit. Period. All right. So that is your message. I don't have any personal messages. If you are catching this live, and it's already over by the time you've gotten to this part, you can book a video read on savvysentient.com where you can ask a question and I will record a short video for you so that you can get your answer anyway. All right, so that is your message. If this resonates for you, let me know in the comments below. If it resonates too much and you would like a personal reading, savvysentient.com. Until the very next time I read for you all, I wish you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, collective.